Oh, hello. This is Alex Sturgeon, HobbyTown HobbyPlex, and we're here for an actual What's New Wednesday on a Wednesday. It's been a couple weeks. We got quite a bit of stuff in to go over, so let's just get right to it. Here for your enjoyment, these are metal spline drive shafts for the ARMA 1/10 scale 4x4s. So these will work, I believe, for your Centon and your Granite, probably your Typhon, the small one, the 3S one. Or the brushed or brushless, whatever. But there they are. People have been asking for them. Hot Racing makes them, and we got them in. For your enjoyment, in sand or snow, J Concepts has released these awesome new tremors, animals and tremors. So I believe the tire is called Animal, and the wheel is called Tremor. So there's the rears. They're sand paddles from J Concepts, and for the front, we've got the Hawks. These are those skinny, small ribs that should be able to cut through a little bit better in the sand or the snow. Well, we got them in stock. They're good to go. For all of you carpet racers out there, we actually got this in last week, but we weren't able to get a What's New Wednesday in. This is the new Hexon from Proline, and kind of a low profile, very, I don't know how you describe that, but geometric, very geometric pattern there. But this is supposed to be the hot ticket for all of you Proline guys. Carpet racing this weekend, Carpet Off-Road Syndicate round 5, believe it or not. Okay, we got the new Generation 4 Motive M codes motors. So 17.5, 25.5, 13.5, and 21.5. So kind of a good mix mash there of those. And word on the street is they're really fast, so that's good. Okay, this is super cool, and I'm going to tell you guys a story real quick. I've worked here now, so so it'll be will it be 17 years? It's coming on 17 years. Okay, this December. One of the biggest things that always happened was, and especially early on, was guys with like not X-Maxes, good lord, T-Maxes or Revos, Jados, they'd always come in and they'd always be like, I need myself a transmission. And you're like, they don't really make transmissions. You got to buy them all separate, all the pieces and everything. And then they'd whip out their phone. Well, back then they'd just tell you that, hey man, I can get those on eBay. And you'd have to explain to them that that's hobby stores taking kits and dismantling them and selling off bits and pieces of them, trying to make more money from the kit than selling the whole kit by themselves, right? And you could get whole transmissions and stuff that way for a really long time. Well, somebody at Traxxas said, hey, let's do that ourselves. And now, check it out, we have pro-built transmissions, differentials, diff cases. So let's see, what do we got here? This is there's your Rustler transmission. We got 2 of them in stock. I believe this is a T-Max. No, Revo 3.3. Here's your T-Max right there. What's this one? E-Revo. There's your whole transmission. Here's pre-built differentials for you Slash guys. What's this? I believe this one is... What is this one? Oh, this is your 4x4 diff case in case you tear one of those up. Here's some X-Max parts. Complete rear differential for the X-Max. Your Cush drive. Dude, this is freaking cool. And now you can do it. So now when guys come in and they're like, I need myself a transmission, I'll be like, dude, I will go grab you one. And we won't have to argue about whether or not they're actually available or not. It's going to change my life. It's going to be great. Okay, moving on. So that's what's going on in my life. We got the Mini B in today. Some stores I saw got it yesterday. That's what happens when you live a little bit closer to Horizon Hobby. But we ordered buttloads of them. We have buttloads of them. Buttloads one of my favorite things to say on video. So we have a whole bunch of them. They're in stock. I have one. It's super rad. It is. I've had some fun with it. Hopefully you saw the video that I made on it, the unboxing and the cool video I took with my son to try it out. But I imagine we're going to sell a bunch of these, and hopefully we're going to get racing on the carpet as soon as a whole bunch of guys get them and show up to race these, because I'll race mine. I think it'll be super fun. Okay, so this came in. So we got a whole bunch of National Geographic and other stuff from them, microscopes, telescopes, and then this came in. I thought this is the neatest little thing. So this is only 40 bucks, but it's a see-it-scope. So it's a handheld flexible camera. You know how you see, you watch Discovery Channel and you see those guys that are like going on expeditions and they never find anything, but they have these little things that can like scoop down into tight holes and see what's going on and stuff like that. Well, you can do the same thing at your house now. So I think it'd be really funny if you figured out what's actually clogging your toilet. You can put that down in there and find like a potato. One time, my sister put a potato down our toilet, and we had to have a plumber come in, and he used that snake thing, and he grabbed it, and he pulled it out, and it was a potato. So imagine what our life was like back then. That being said, we got some more telescopes in. Telescopes are one of my favorite things. I have a telescope. Where I live, we built our house in '07. It used to be nice out there because there wasn't a whole lot of light pollution. Well, now everybody and their mom lives out there near Bennington, and so now it's the same light pollution as when I lived in the city. So now you got to go farther out. But what's really cool about the National Geographic ones that you get is you get this free smartphone adapter. So I've actually been able to take my phone and like I've gotten Jupiter a couple times. I've taken my phone, I've tried to get in there and get a picture of it. Doesn't always work out that well because I'm trying to like do it myself, and you know, we're moving and Jupiter's moving, and you know, it doesn't really work out that well. Well, this is actually set up just to do that. So you can see it kind of gets where your camera input is here, and then you can see everything on your camera. That's really cool, and you can actually buy these online and stuff. But why would you do that when you can just get the telescope straight out? This is a 114 Newtonian. It's got the nice panhandle mount, so you can move it around, and you got the little twisty things so you can keep with the curvature of the earth and stuff like that. I think we've got a 127 over there. That's the biggest one we have. We've got a couple of smaller ones if you don't want to spend that much money, if you want to get your kid into it. We've got telescopes that range from like 50 bucks to about $200. Okay, and if you want one of the cool computerized ones, we can order those too. We just don't keep them in the store because honestly, they don't sell that well. But we've special ordered them before, and the people who have gotten them have been really happy with them. One of these days, I'm gonna have a computerized one where I can just go like that and then download pictures and stuff on them. You know, get a picture on my laptop or whatever. But whatever, you guys don't care about that. Okay, going back in RC cars real quick because we didn't have any other room for it. Is the Mojave EXB. So it's the full option roller from Arma. It's got those new differentials in it. The new harder plastic arms. Yeah, all those good upgrades that were included in the Creighton EXB kind of basically transferred over to the Mojave, not the Mojave, or whatever we want to call it. I believe it's Mojave. You got that Mojave in stock? All right, here's your super cool Nerf Moto Strike. We have a whole bunch of Nerf guns here. Not a lot of people know that until they come in at Christmas time to shop and they're like, hey, you guys have a really good Nerf selection. And it's true, we do. And this is one of the newer ones that we got. So says 8+. If you're like me, you just lie in wait for your kid to come home from school or something after he's, you know, the teacher emails him or something like that, and you can just sit in the chair and you wait for him, and when he opens the door, you just unload on him. It's pretty fun. All right, this isn't actually entirely new. In fact, it's been here for almost a year. I don't know why we haven't sold one yet, but if you're like me, every Christmas you got a new Nerf football because your old Nerf football got all like holes in it, or it got wet and then it started to like flop around and it would like break apart and stuff like that. But every Christmas I'd get a new one of these, and then my friends and I would all get together and we'd play snow football, winter football, and it was tackle football in the snow. And the best thing was tackling my buddy Aaron and then like pretending I didn't know what I was doing and just like keeping his head down in the snow the whole time, being like, and I'm like, oh, sorry, dude, sorry about that, my bad. Okay, couple models. So this is cool. So if you've watched any of these What's News, you know that I'm kind of a Trekkie or Trekker. I don't really give a crap what I call myself, but I like Trekkie, I guess. But this is the Galileo Shuttlecraft. this is so cool. So you build this, and look, it's got a little access panel, and it's got authentic leaning gear, and you can set it up to light up and stuff like that. And it's 11 inches long, so it's almost a foot long. And dude, so yeah, I thought that was really neat. I hadn't seen that before here. It's from Polar Lights. Okay, so then we're almost done. This is so cool. This is the AMT Space Shuttle with boosters, which looks like a regular space shuttle, except that for some reason it's from the movie 007 Moonraker. Okay, now I don't know about you guys, but I think basically like, and I never really realized this. I know that I watched some 007 movies when I was a kid. I was born in '78, so I know I saw some in the '80s. My parents weren't big 007 fans. But going back and re-watching them, it's become apparent that, to me at least, basically any post like Sean Connery 007 and then like pre like GoldenEye, right? Or right around that time frame with Pierce Brosnan or whatever his name is. These 007 movies to me are just super, super cheesy. And you watch Austin Powers, right? And I never realized this until I put two and together, but Austin Powers, basically you could take any of these movies from like the late 70s, early 80s, 007 movies, and just insert Austin Powers. And that's basically what you have, is an Austin Powers movie. The graphics in this movie, you got to go back and watch it if you've never seen it, don't entirely hold up nowadays. I bet you, and it's weird because it's 1979 when this movie came out, so it's like post Star Wars, so you think that it would be somewhat good, but then you got to think like, you know, Superman 3 and 4 weren't really that great, known for their special effects either. Anyways, yeah, so here we have, for some reason, a Moonraker space shuttle. I would imagine that most model guys, maybe, I don't know, model guys are kind of weird, maybe they dig that stuff, but would like make this actually look like a real space shuttle. That's kind of what I'm getting at. If you disagree with me, fine, put in the comments, you know, whatever, but, you know, I mean, the girls are still cute. You can't get over, like, all of them. There's that, and then there's Jaws, you know, the guy there. But, dude, I rewatched this movie recently, not even knowing that we were going to have this. It's cringeworthy, like, most of it. Anyways, okay, we're almost done. This is PlayDoh Slime. So, slime is the gift that keeps on giving. Now Play-Doh's in the game, so you can get PlayDoh Slime instead of just regular Play-Doh. And then finally, we've had these in for a little bit. I've been trying to get them in What's New. But these are called knee-dohs. And they're just like squishy, almost like stress balls, almost. So there's one that's fluorescent. Here's one that glows in the dark. And you know what's really strange? I just realized that in time of COVID, I'm probably touching like 40 different people's fingers right now by fingering this knee-doh, but whatever. Here's another one. There's a banana and a strawberry and a far out orange, and they're all just kind of squishy, so you just squish them. So anyways, that's all we got for now. There's probably more stuff that I forgot, but whatever. This video is probably more than 10 minutes long, and that's good enough. Make sure that you subscribe, like, tell your friends. Check out After Hours every Thursday at 9 p.m. unless I post otherwise. I'll be on tomorrow. You can chat with me if you want. And don't forget about the HobbyPlex Show podcast every Monday around 6:30ish, unless otherwise posted. But we have lots of fun with that one too. So, yeah, we'll see you soon, and we'll make another video for you soon.